Well, hello, my Gemini friends, and welcome to my channel. Take a seat and enjoy your reading. Because this is a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As always, I need to remind you time is fluid, so whenever you see this reading, it's likely to be the right time for you. Also, please don't forget that you may resonate with the whole of the reading, part of the reading, or you may only be able to resonate with a few small things, but it's worth listening to the end. And hopefully you get something out of it. If not, please come back again, because that could be the time when you actually resonate with everything that's being said. So if you want to follow me, please subscribe. All right, so Spirit, what do you have to say to our lovely Gemini friends, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Let's have a look. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you want to say to Gemini Spirit? I think we will do one more shuffle. There we go. Spirit, let us know what you feel Gemini needs to know. And I can see underneath we have the Magician. So, and it's funny because I thought of wizardry as I was shuffling the cards, because I'm feeling like you are your own magicians at the moment in your life. You are your own wizards. And yes, you can bring up from deep inside yourself. You can bring up what you want to create. At the moment, it feels like it would be wise to keep things to yourself. Any plans that you've got, anything you want to put into practice, keep it to yourself. If you're involved in a relationship or wish to be involved with somebody, there is an attraction here. However, it's not maybe the best time to bring things out into the open. It might be wiser for the time being to keep things a bit more to yourself until the time feels right to speak. You may be involved with a water sign, some of you Geminis. If you're involved with a Scorpio, you may find that you have a good understanding with one another at the moment. I can feel some of you, quite a few of you, want to get away, go away, run away. You want you definitely need change on the horizon, Gemini, because you know that being still for you is really boring. You like to have a few plates up in the air. Your energy works as such that you can do several things in one go. That's what makes you happiest, and that's the best way to use your energy. You are very creative, Gemini, and it feels here as well that you're looking for honesty. You're looking around you, and there are one or two people who you're really not sure about. You are not trusting what you're seeing, or how can I say? You're not trusting necessarily what you're seeing or what you're hearing. It's like you are trusting your inner feelings. If something doesn't feel right, if it doesn't smell right, no matter how it looks on the outside, it's just not going to be right for you. So I feel like you're protecting yourself at the moment from people behind the scenes who are not being your best friends. They're looking after their own interests. And I say this a lot because if anybody works for the post office, and you're watching this reading, or you know somebody who's working for the post office, it makes me feel uncomfortable here, what I'm seeing. I feel there's some major changes going to take place around the post, or the postal service, I should say. Here we have you. Whether you're a man or a woman, it really doesn't matter. Your energy is what you're oozing. You are at a moment in time when really, if you step away from the world, as we have been during lockdown, some of you, I feel, are comfortable with what you're doing because you've put your mind to creating, rather than sitting and waiting for things to happen. You're creating. And I feel excited for some of you as to what you're creating, what ideas you're bringing through, and who you're talking to. I feel there's a good reception for you where you're going to head to next. It feels like you are a shining star in your own life. Yes, there are options, many options, and it's like, what do you want, Gemini? Like I said, you're a person who likes to have a finger in many pies, be busy in many different areas, and energetically you can hold that space. Here's the future. Definitely looking at change, looking at getting away. I feel this is more in the sense of getting away, reviewing, pushing forwards to do with yourself much more than a relationship at this point. I mean, I see you looking at your future, and you will take action, Gemini, in the next couple of months. And you want this, you want justice, justice, and it's going to come. You are not sleepwalking at the moment, definitely not. This is very important to your heart at the moment. You want to see fairness, you want to see things being equal, and you want people to be treated equally. Justice is important to you, and I feel at the moment, Gemini, you may be on some level fighting for the underdog or protecting the underdog. May also be that some of you have pink or red sheets that you're sleeping under, and I feel if you're connecting to the pinks, the reds, my sense is you're grounding yourself in your sleep, so that in your waking hours you can actually feel more controlled, feel like you're taking action in your own life. But as I say, you are keeping a lot of thoughts to yourself, not sharing much at all with anybody right now, and you just don't need to. You really don't need to. You are plotting and planning, and when you've got a plan that you're happy with, then I feel you move forwards. It's not going to be half-assed what you do. I feel many Geminis are going to be connecting with authorities in the next month or so. And again, I use the word justice because if you've applied for anything, any financial help, any loans, any financial backing, then excuse me, I think you're plodding on until you get justice. For a few of you, you may be going through a divorce, in which case I feel certain things look to me like they're going to come up and perhaps work in your favour. I do feel if some of you may know or be connected to, married to, in partnership with somebody who drives a big car, a four-wheel drive car, one of those that seems to take up the whole of the road, then I feel that there is a disconnection, and I see a lot of fiery energy connected with somebody who drives a big car. I feel mistrust. I don't think you could trust their words. The vehicle I'm seeing is black. I could be looking at something like a black BMW 4x4, or it's just a big vehicle, black in colour, and I see a lot of anger around this car between a couple fighting, and somebody here is getting mixed up in confusion, possibly lying, and I feel like the person in the car will be somebody who's blocking the truth and what's owed to you. So it's going to be, if you're separating, then I feel, yes, it's going to be a tough journey ahead, and you need to hold on, because I think things will get a bit fiery over the next couple of months. Okay, let's see. We've got this coming under the moon, the Hermit under the sign of the moon. We've got the Chariot under the Seven of Swords. And we have the High Priestess within the Empress. So Spirit wants you to make sure you've gathered your thoughts together before any action takes place. Because when the action starts to take place, which I feel you're going to instigate, by the way, you don't want too many people talking behind your back. You want to make sure that what you put out there is what you want to say and not what other people are saying through translating your words. Secrets, yes, there are secrets around you, and people are being secretive. It's not a time to trust everyone around you, it's true. I do feel, yes, there is a feeling here. You're your own magician. You're your own magician here, Gemini. Giving and receiving under the card of justice. You want justice. I think you want to be paid fairly. I think that you want to be appreciated for the job that you're doing, and you're not feeling it at the moment. You're not feeling appreciated, and I feel like you've been giving way too much, way too freely, and it's now time to hold back on this a bit if you can, and connect with the magician inside you, the wizard inside you, and yeah, make yourself your priority over the next month or so. Make yourself your priority. Make your needs your priority. And a relationship will be better off for that later on. So I hope that helps you a bit, Gemini, and good luck with everything. I'm seeing a staircase in my mind, so I feel many of you might be working in an atmosphere where you have to use the stairs a lot. It's like kill two birds with one stone. You're using the stairs and you're exercising at the same time as having to go where you need to go. And it's a bit like that throughout your whole reading for this month. It's like you're using one situation and another situation, and you're killing two birds with one stone, if you can understand what I mean. I've got the name of Claire here for you as well, by the way. And yeah, I just have the name of Claire here that's standing out for me, Geminis. So if you're connected to a Claire, you may want to clear the air, or get a better understanding around that name. I feel that's what I've got for you right now, Gemini. So I wish you all the best and see you again in a few days' time. In the meantime, thanks for coming to my channel. Bye for now.